am delighted to have you in this class. In this lesson, I will be introducing you to the subject literature. Literature can simply be described as the mirror of life. As you all know, the mirror reflects whatever it comes in contact with. So that is how literature mirrors the society. It captures everything that goes on in the society. Yes, literature does that. This is the society, and there are different set of people in the society. Literature mirrors the good, like helping those in need. From what you can see here, this little child is giving a helping hand to an old woman who appears to be in need. See another picture that reflects a man giving out his shoes to a girl who has none to wear. An act of kindness indeed. And here is another picture that reflects somebody helping another person in need. Literature also talks about the bad things that go on in the society, like fighting. And the ugly. So, literature mirrors the good, the bad, and the ugly. See a couple fighting. This is ugly indeed. Literature has three branches or genres or types. Branches, genres, types, they are synonymous. They mean almost the same thing, so they could be used interchangeably. So you can say literature has three branches, or literature has three genres, or you say literature has three types. They all mean the same thing. And these three branches of literature are prose, drama, and poetry. What is prose all about? Prose is that branch of literature that deals with novels and storytelling. Drama is the representation of human action on stage, and this is what a stage looks like. Poetry concerns itself with poems. So poetry is that aspect of literature that deals with poems. Save the African Womb is a novel. It is one of the novels that you will be reading this term. And novels Literatures are divided into paragraphs and chapters, as you will find in this text, Save the African Womb. Drama is divided into acts and scenes. Act 1, Scene 2. Poems are written in lines and stanzas. Take a proper look at this picture. The poem here has 2 stanzas. And what is the difference between stanzas? Stanzas are separated with an empty or blank line, as reflected here. Importance of literature. Literature makes one to learn about one's culture and tradition, as well as other people's culture. This is a picture that reflects the present Oba of Benin during his coronation. If, as a Benin person, you do not know how the Obas in Benin are coronated, pick up a book that talks about the coronation of an Oba in Benin, and you will be familiar with how coronation is done in Benin. And even if you are not a Benin person, you are somebody from a different state, and you are interested in knowing how coronation is done in Benin custom, you can also pick books and learn about coronation in Benin. Alright, this is a Yoruba traditional marriage ceremony. You can see the man and his people prostrating to the parents of the girl and the family of the girl. That is done in the Yoruba setting. Read books that talk about Yoruba marriages or Yoruba traditional marriages, and you come across this and you get familiar with how their marriage ceremony is done. And I also discovered that during the traditional marriage ceremony of the Yorubas, the woman wears the man's cap, as reflected in this picture. 2. Literature teaches and inculcates morals on the young ones. The storybooks and other materials you read in literature inculcates morals in the younger ones. This is a picture that reflects the tortoise going to the sky for a ceremony. And I'm sure very many of you are familiar with that story. Remember what became of Mr. Tortoise? Yes, everybody that hears that story will try to shun or avoid greediness. The tortoise was very greedy, and this is Mr. Tortoise falling down from the sky, and here is Mr. Tortoise with a cracked shell. Three, Literature generates employment. Literature generates employment in diverse ways. One of them is writing, and this is an author at work. He's writing his novels. At the end, his books are going to be bought, and he will realize a lot of money from it. Another way that literature generates employment is this. These people you see here are actors and actresses on stage. And what do? They interpret different roles, and they get paid for doing that. All right? This is where I will call it a day in this lesson. I hope you have learned a thing or two from this lesson. Feel free to ask me questions by making use of the notes and comment section. I'll see you again. Bye for now.